to comment on what the fighting has been like within Kyiv? Because for us reporting on it, it's been really hard to follow and to know exactly what's going on. Sometimes there's reports of shooting in Podil and then on the outskirts of Kyiv. Can you give us a sense of what's been happening?
The Russians sent some troops, small troops, which actually with some time we as civilian, with the weapons, snipers and shootings everywhere, and they want to make terror attack and to bring the panic to our city. It's a goal. It's a goal. We hunting of them, and we take this some people, Russians, who are coming to our city.
Okay. And how? Yesterday there were reports that the Ukrainian forces were seeking out these Russians within Kyiv. How successful has that operation been?
I'm sorry, I don't understand your question exactly.
So yesterday there were reports that the Ukrainian forces were looking for groups of separate Russian forces within the city. How successful has that operation been?
It's a group make a diversion.
Right.
Yeah, it's some successful, but they hunting. They sit somewhere in snipers. Right now we make right now announcement. Nobody allowed to go from houses. First of all, we care about the life of the people from one point, from another point. We try to hunting these people. It will be much more easy if nobody in the street.
Okay. So, but you can't comment on how successful it was last night. Were you able to find these groups? What exactly happened last night?
We kill some people. I guess 6 people in last night.
Okay. So you just said that the Russian forces are roughly 20 kilometers away from the center of Kyiv. How long do you think that you can actually hold off the Russian army?
So long how we can.
Okay.
We will be fight so long how we can.
So that the resistance of Ukrainians, would you be able to?
I listened about the plans. In 2 days, the Russians have to be here. It's not happens. You know why? Because we have will. We have a good character. Because we fight for our houses, for our country. We in the home. And big demoralization by Russian forces, by Russian soldiers, because they understand, they feel in our country very uncomfortable, because every Ukrainian hated Russians. And the message, go back to home from our country, away, soon as possible.
There has been a decision to hand out weapons to Ukrainians who want to defend the city and who want to defend the country. We've seen long lines of young men.
It's civilian defense.
Right.
Civilian defense. There's many people ready to fight for our country, and they asking for the weapons, and that's why many of them people have military background. And that's why we build right now civilian defense, and every citizens, man or woman, who proud of the country can take the weapons and defend our houses, our families, our children.
But how controlled is this? Do you know who is actually getting these weapons? Is there
to be honest, we doesn't have 100% control, but because we build this territorial defense in very short period of time, but it's patriotic. These people is patriotic. We make a group and study them immediately.
And what happens if these weapons get into the wrong hands? Let's say criminals or people who are maybe against the
You know what, right now the question much more important to defend our country.